Decaying in the desert, I found a unique abandoned property with multiple structures, including homes, storage buildings, concrete tanks, and a warehouse. At first, I was confused about what this property was used for, but upon further research, I learned that it was an abandoned tilapia fish farm. When I learned that, I thought that this seemed like a waste of water in the desert, but apparently this area has brackish geothermal wells and is ideal for tilapia. Join me while I explore this unique abandoned location. I can't entirely take credit for finding this location. Another YouTuber, Brandon, explored this area and left this comment on one of my videos. He made a video about the location, but didn't reveal exactly where it was, so it took some sleuthing on Google Earth to find it. Since these buildings are not heavily graffitied or otherwise vandalized, I'm opting to not reveal the location, but I'm sure experienced explorers can figure it out. Must have been a kid's bedroom. It's pretty amazing how many buildings there are out here. Looks like you probably have some storage buildings over there. There are some workers' quarters like way over there. And there's a warehouse further up the road. This property is technically for sale too, but I don't know who would buy it. It would take a lot of work to do anything with this. Not sure why the solar farms didn't just buy it either. That'd probably be a little bit more productive use of the property. Alright, let's see what's in this building over here. Cameras that are long disconnected. Yeah, I don't know when this property was entirely abandoned, but just a metal building. Someone leaving their high-vis jacket up here. Alright, so let's see what's in here. It looks boarded up, so if I can't get in, I can't get in, but some big tractor tires. Oh, yeah, she's boarded up. No getting in there. These are the Tilapia Farm tanks. And there's, looks like 3 rows. I'm not sure exactly how they would have had these set up, but from what I've read, the reason why there's tilapia farms out here, there's actually another one that's actually active on the other side of the highway over there. But there's warm geothermal water out here, so they had wells, and the tilapia actually do well in warmer water, so that's why in this desert environment it was feasible. So you had 3 rows, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, maybe like 10 per row, so there would have been 30 tanks. It's really disconcerting when I hear the wind actually rustle through some of these buildings. Makes me think somebody's here, but nope. Let's see what's in this building right here. It was right next to the tank, so maybe it was for filtration or maybe for powering the pumps. Got tile floor in here. And there's a large pipe going into this building. Look at that. Maybe this was a pumping building. Yeah, it must have been. Look at that. Probably a pump house. And then on this part of the property, this is where we have all of these cabins. I'm assuming they were probably workers' quarters, but I don't really have a whole lot of information on it. But let's explore in there and see if we find anything interesting. Now, these are all in terrible shape, but look at the flowers painted on the ceiling. It's kind of reminds me of 70s decor, but I don't know how far back this dates. They're all obviously single room, not even a bathroom, so it would have just been for pretty much sleeping. They don't even have concrete foundations. In fact, you can see, like, look at the stucco on the bottom of the buildings. It just meets directly to the ground, to the soil. So it's not built very well. Old couch. Oh wow, look at that. Ooh. Like, it's kind of hard to tell in a desert environment how long structures last for, so it's kind of hard to date them, but like, I looked on Google Maps, and from what I could tell, even like in satellite photos going back to like the 90s, this was here, so it probably predates decent satellite imagery. And it does look like there's water in these. I see there's pipes on the wall there, galvanized pipes. In fact, there's like 2 stub outs over there, so I wonder if that was for like a washer, or maybe like even a small kitchenette or something. Alright, so right next to where the workers' lodging or cabins are, there's these 2 large retention ponds. And I imagine what they did is the water from the geothermal wells were probably pumped into these ponds, and then they used the water from the ponds to go into the Tilapia Farm tanks that are over there. Pretty interesting. Alright, now let's go over to the warehouse. And this is a warehouse slash processing center for the Tilapia Farm. So let's go in and check it out. There are a lot of birds in here. Some pretty decent shape in here too. Alright, let's see if we can get into this office. Oh, look at that. Looks like the solar workers have left their mark over time. Nah, I'm not getting in there. Now it looks like this part of the building maybe was a fridge, which would make sense. Looks like it has insulated walls. Maybe a sliding and latching door at some point. Yeah, like if you look at the foundation, you can see probably where would have been like an inside curb to prevent damage to walls maybe. And there's a couple of the roll-up doors on the floor. How about that? Wow, look at that though. That's sketchy. That's very dangerous. Let's get out of there. Smile, you're on camera. Yeah, I don't think so anymore. Looks like an old utility box. Probably when they brought electricity in here. Yeah. Now that's interesting. So the loading dock goes up directly to the refrigerated section of the building, which makes a lot of sense, I suppose.